and welcome to Dice the Beholder streaming Control. God, that's loud. Ooh. I know I normally only do this once a week, but frankly the story is just getting interesting and I wanted to know what was going to happen. So if you get a chance to watch this or you want to watch it in the future just to see a little bit more, that is perfectly cool. Hopefully a few people will get to join us tonight. I really like this game, and the more I play it, the more I love it. And I didn't really want to go a whole other week before I get to play it again because it's just a kick-ass game. It's so much fun. It's so good. I've actually been looking at... Hi! I've actually been looking at games to play after we do complete this one. And I think I might play a very odd little game called Disco Elysium. Has anyone heard of that? Let me know. While we wait for this one to load. Oh, guys, I'm so sweaty. Excuse the fabulous outfit. It is hotter than Satan's balls here at the moment. It's pretty unpleasant. Just realised my vape was actually open when I was waving it around just then, and now there's vape liquid all over my hand. Very smooth. Okay, so, David, things you missed. Yesterday, we mostly did side quests to be fair, and we were trying to get to this little yellow diamond down below me. Did the thunderstorms help? No, we were trying to get to this little yellow diamond. Turns out it's really difficult to get to, and I think the only way you can get there is to go through the ordinary Altered World event. So we're going back to Jessie's childhood home to find out what happened with the slide projector. We also found out that Dylan was prime candidate 6 and Jessie is prime candidate 7. So she's always been a prime candidate and being essentially groomed to become the director of the oldest house. So yeah, I saw some of the pictures of the thunderstorm, just changed the subject completely. They looked epic. We haven't really had one yet, or if we have, I slept through it. I really do sleep like the dead. Okay. Now, I don't think we've got anything new we could do in terms of astral constructs. We can upgrade grip. Guys, we can upgrade grip, which means we can put another mod slot on. And that is cool. Okay. Let's get our gun fully upgraded. This is the last mod slot we can add to grip, which is pretty cool. Energy gain from hedge slots. Blah, blah, blah. An arrow of lightning? Oh, that just sounds cool to me. Headshot damage is plus 100%. Shield reload efficiency. These are all the ones I currently have for grip that are a high enough thing. So I might go for energy renewal from headshots. No. Change my mind. 100% headshot damage after a kill. Well, we get damage after a kill goes up plus 76% anyway. If we then shoot them in the head, we're pretty much going to kill them. Ooh, at 10. Okay. I got very excited earlier over probably the nerdiest thing I'll ever talk about in my life, and it's not D&D, and it's not computer games or anything else. I got very excited to see an RAF plane flying overhead earlier. Yeah, headshot's great if you have the aim to get them. I don't. I should add, I was only excited about the plane because I grew up on an RAF base. Partially. Okay. Ooh! Are these pictures of Jessie's parents? Oh no, that's Darling and Trench, isn't it? Oh, we also heard some stuff from Dylan, and basically the kid was pretty much tortured. So you get it. Like, I did my work experience on an RAF base. I spent a lot of time on RAF bases as a kid. And I went to a boarding school that was partially paid for by the RAF. So there were loads of other military brats there. It was great. Yeah, Dylan was essentially tortured and treated like absolute crap by these guys. He killed someone. Darling stopped coming to see him. Basically no one treated him like a kid. And as far as I can tell, they were genuinely shit to him. Oh, that's the entrance to Ordinary. At which point I think why would you have two of the same picture? At which point I think all manner of shit's about to break free. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. Must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it, didn't like losing control. In the dreams everything was melting, and then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. Sorry, that was Jesse. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. Jesse. We lost Neil. We thought Neil had got inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide. But that's not what happened. Dylan. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation. Meadow. No, that's absolutely true. It does never end well. And actually, a lot of the people who were shit to me at school are now very decent people, which is nice. So, things change. People grow up. I think when you're an adult, you suddenly realise that a lot of the things you thought were important when you were a child weren't. And the things that you thought it was okay to bully someone about because it made them different actually just don't matter when you're an adult because everyone's different. One of them is a very nice hotel. Boarding school, you see. Sorry, I've got something in my eye in case you wondered what I'm doing before I open this. I'd like to be able to see it, that would help. Alright, let's call it good. It'll be alright.
Let's see what they have on ordinary.
Oh, I'm scared.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Okay. This is somewhat spooky. There's offices to the side we need to go and have a look at. It's like being a superhero and flying over a tiny town. Where's the dump? Oh! Okay. This is so weird. Why would you... So a lot of people think that going to boarding school at, I think I was 9, must have been really difficult. The first year, I confess, wasn't great. Just because I was really scared, I'd never been anywhere like it, and I think I cried at my mum every time she dropped me off for ages. But, the boys. Hi Caleb. I'm afraid it's not Baldur's Gate today. We are streaming Control because I stole the computer. Richard can have it for Baldur's Gate tomorrow. We can't do both in one night. All the equipment's in one room, so unfortunately. I will stop flying around here eventually. I'm just having quite a lot of fun. Can I pick them up? Well, that's kind of fun. Uh-oh. I was right. It is a shit show. I've still got spin on. Wrong gun, wrong gun, wrong gun. Okay, the amount of grenades is pretty excessive, you guys. Jess. Keep flying, keep moving. God, if you haven't practiced flying, this is the perfect level to do it on, isn't it?
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Dunno. Gotta say, I enjoyed this. The now partially destroyed houses have a certain... Wait, junior supervisor, what? Oh, do you know what? I didn't even see his name, I was too busy killing him. That was the level 4 guy, right? Yeah, he wasn't much fun. I guess junior supervisor, a lot of companies have something between a team member and a manager, or a team member and a supervisor. Maybe you have a junior supervisor. Like where I used to work, we had staff, the seniors, and then the managers. Maybe they have something like that. Sealed area. Suspicious.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What?
I don't know matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown that you believe Polaris caused.
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse.
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
So, first of all, not the world's best psychiatrist. I mean, you certainly don't get irritated with your patients just because they don't believe what you believe. And if you think that someone has a mental health condition, telling them they're outright wrong, probably not the best way to go about it. Yeah, I really hate her psychiatrist, but that's kind of beside the point. It just irritated me. Thought I'd throw that out there. If you're using it on a phone, a Samsung phone, sometimes the volume's super quiet. I don't really know why, but it can be. Okay. Let's keep going through Ordinary. Ooh. details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden, see interviews and for relevant information, and they obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan claims there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentions 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be of use in the projector. Jesse is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slimes. I'm playing Slime Rancher with the kids, slimes. Additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this altered world event will be investigated in the containment sector. Alright, well, clearly this was all shut down, which we knew. They hadn't found anything else on it. I bet that we will. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's actions, there's consequences, but you don't outright say to someone what you believe to be true is wrong, because you can create a conflict then with the patient, which is going to result in them not trusting you anymore. And to me, that therapist or that psychiatrist or psychologist, whatever, just sounded annoyed. Like, Jesse, for God's sake, see the truth. Clearly Polaris is bullshit and everything that happened in Ordinary is wrong. You're going to create a conflict between you and the patient, and it's going to lead to a lack of trust.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York.
Jesus.
And nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
This game's fucking weird, man. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the HRA department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors found in the area, should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Should we go explore a dump? I've never been so excited about that before. I'm sure there are bad psychiatrists, but a psychiatrist I think is almost more likely to be blunt with people because they're a medical doctor as well, whereas a psychologist is just there for the mind and therapy bits. I was offered CBT because I have an absolutely crippling fear of people being sick. I mean, absolutely crippling. Whenever the kids are sick, I'm basically useless. Oh, bugger. What to do with the globe procedures? Right. No, globe supplement. The item was found in the it was this one that I just found, wasn't it? No. No, which one did I just find? Yeah, CBT. Unfortunately, it didn't work because I didn't believe it could work, because I'd just finished my degree in psychology and had some scepticism about it. So I remain terrified of people being sick, probably through my own fault, it has to be said. Stop them healing, first of all. Come on then. Step out from underneath. Screaming, heaping freebies. Unfortunately, a lot of CBT is based on whether you believe that it can work for you. And because I didn't believe in its effectiveness, as a result, bollocks. It didn't work. Okay. I'm going to hit this thing, and it's pissing me off that I can't currently get it. Got one. Don't fall down, Jess. That would be very, very unfortunate. fuck are you shooting from? What the hell just threw something at me? Okay. Bugger. Missed because I have atrocious aim apparently. Woo! Hey, we can get some health off him, which would be nice. They're not done. Still not done. Ow, mother fuck. Uh-oh. Okay. I've made this really sticky. So, how is everyone enjoying the wonderful weather? Oh, I'm so far back. We've got to do this again. And I don't know if we can avoid it. We might be able to just get away with it, actually. I do not like this heat. Nobody likes this heat unless they're actually clinically insane. The nice thing is, once you've been somewhere and you've already completed... Oh shit. They will follow you though, apparently. Oh, a box I missed. Didn't really expect them to follow me up here. Okay. Nice, they've despawned. Really hate the upside down floaty guys, they just spook me a bit. They're a little bit drifty and creepy. Yeah, it's not ideal here at the moment.
They moved the whole landfill here in
Yes.
the middle of New York.
We have absolutely covered
Nobody
this,
saw
Jess.
a thing.
No, nobody.
Pretty unbelievable.
Crazy. Absolutely mental, really. Okay, so we've got some of the big guys that shoot things that'll spawn once. Let's deal with that first. Damn it. Okay, one down. Ha! Nice. Oh, I hear you, you screamy wiggles. I just don't know what to do with you. And I don't really like you very much. Oh, shit, that was close. I definitely don't want to go down there. Not yet. Okay, where's the screaming what's it? Can I stand on that? Is that going to drop me? Okay, we're good. Isn't it annoying when you can hear an enemy but you can't see it to try and kill it? This is nice though. Come on, Screamy, what's it? Aha! Not ideal. Yes, yes, you're very scary. But where the actual fuck are you? I'm gonna have to move fast after this. One of them is shooting lightning. So that's a thing that apparently is now possible. Okay, he's down. I think it's just the drift globes left. The drifty who's it what's its. Go through. Okay, there's still a couple left somewhere. I think it's just the screamers. I think we got the big named bad guys. There's a screamer. Where is he? Where are you, you creepy floating bastard? I can hear you. Aha! Wonderful. Got it.
We should check that lab.
Oh, I think we should check the everything, to be honest, Jess. I think we most certainly will. Well. Got to pick up all the bits and bobs that we just dropped to make sure we get everything before we go through. Does this mean like all of the wildlife eventually would die off because the lab's been put in like an enclosed space? Or would they carry on living? I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. Ah. Is this her dad's car? Maybe. Why would kids play in the dump anyway? I have so many questions. Like, what kind of parents go, yeah, go play in the dump, that's cool. I have no problem with this. You know, just don't get eaten by rats. But otherwise, you crack on, Paddle. Alright, I don't think there's much else in here. Lights. Yeah, it's just light. We could trigger this and open that door, but I think we should check out the lab first. I think Jesse's right. Mobile lab. Okay.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Ooh. What's your favourite? Okay. So we have just finished a section of the mainline quest. Doing that, I think. Headspace. I've seen that. I've just never done it. It does look like a good way to help you chill out a bit. I think that's its aim, right? I haven't got that wrong in my head somehow. The question is, how do we open the other side? Which is what I'd quite like to do, because I want to get in there. But at the moment, I haven't got a clue how to... Even looking at the map isn't really giving me any clues here. Not that the map actually gives me a great deal of clues at the best time. Still wouldn't help. We have to go this way, and this is the only way through to where we want to be. Am I missing something? I don't know. I don't know, but just to make sure we respawn here, should we need to, we'll do that for... Ooh! I leveled up. Okay. That makes you happy. I'm not very good at meditation because getting my brain to slow down is not a skill I have particularly well. Just ask Richard. More energy or plus 75% launch damage? Or launching large objects? Launch damage. I can try to bring these up. Oh, launch large objects is only one. Well, don't mind if I do. We could go for more health, or we could go... I use launch damage a lot. There we go, we got both. Why wouldn't you use launch a lot? It's great. I can hurl things at people from a great distance. If I can throw large objects, can I throw this now? Well, that was very satisfying. This door, where would this door... No, this door's just a cupboard. Bloody horrible cupboard that wants to kill you. effective. You never know. You have to try these things. No, don't jump off, you dickhead. I wanted you up there. Okay. I'm just trying to work out if there's any way through, over, around. There's a box there that I'd quite like to get to. Not quite enough yet. I should do it. Okay. It's a hidden location. That's the first one of these I've ever found. Okay, I like secret areas, that's cool. I only recently discovered that I could shoot out windows, I think a couple of sessions ago. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable word in the scratched out portion. Falls. Right falls? Haunting. Wake. Alan Wake? Light switch. Ocean. Too late. And the final sentence. You've been warned. Alright. Well, it doesn't help me get where I want to go, which I kind of hoped it might, but it doesn't actually exist, so I can see that it wouldn't. Without opening that door. Okay. So we can get on top of the sign. Does this help us in any way, shape or form? I think that's the kind of window that's sealed with glass and we can't get into it for that reason. Sealed with... No. Yeah, you literally can't get through that. Okay. Well, we've got a couple of side quests at the moment that we could do. So I don't really want to do Finish Tango. Yeah. We can't do the paper lantern because we can't get to the damn thing. So we can locate Dr. Underhill, or I'd like to locate the mirror because I think it's a object of power, which means it would give me a new ability, which would be kind of cool. So where do we need to get to for that? Not here. Right then. Fair enough. There's definitely no buttons or anything to open this stupid door. It's got to be plot based, we're just not there yet, I think. I don't know. Oh, I've actually got, it gave me an extra ability point because, oh yeah, I don't think I can use it for anything. I could increase my siege duration, but yeah, it's not worth it at the moment. I'll save it for some big stuff. Fast travel. Let's go find the mirror. Ritual division's probably our best bet, and then we'll go around to the synchronicity lab from there. Dimensional stuff sounds very Cthulhu. I think, I was talking to Rich about this last night, I'm really going to miss this game when I don't play it anymore because I genuinely love it. I love the idea of it, I love how it's been put together, I love the spookiness of it. I honestly love everything about it, and I am almost sad to look towards the end of the game and finishing the storyline because I've just never played anything like it. Not even close. And I've played a lot of games. I love the magic. I love the psychic stuff. I love its fucked up little plot. Okay, we're looking for the mirror. Oh, this one seems to be kind of glowy. Let's have a look. No. Okay. We have been in here before, I think. Aha! Altered item inside. Access restricted.
Why'd they keep an altered item here?
Let's find out, shall we? Cult simulator.
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. The longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy? Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have come back clean. Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
Oh, that's cool. Expansions are fun. I do want to play Disco Elysium though. It looks really interesting. This proposal is to finally determine the precise nature of the reflected space within the altered item. Is it transplanar, psychologically generated, or rooted within our own dimension? How does the altered item know the space in its vicinity well enough to reflect it? Why does it reflect some materials but not others? Is the space a parallel reality? If so, then we need to consider that while we possess the physical end of the mirror, someone else owns the other. What purpose might they use it for? Can they walk through into our own world? What are their motives? Lastly, to what purpose does the altered item produce reflections of individuals that enter it? Can these reflected entities leave the altered item? As with all altered items, we need to attempt to distinguish if this behaviour is okay. Not gonna lie, looks like a mirror. Should we try the other view? Alright, I don't know how that helps me, to be quite honest, but that's cool. Okay, so that's, well, a puzzle of sorts, I would say. Just using that for zooming in, no. Yeah, that's something I would quite like, and apparently the storyline's quite left field as well. You have to choose what sort of cop you're going to become. A160, the mirror does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen in its glass contains slight distinctions. It's unknown. It's unknown why the mirror does this. If there's any, then it's something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that the mirror has a goal in mind, that it reflects the world it wishes were real, subtly replacing our reality with its own. While certainly far-fetched, the theory is worth noting here as a warning not to underestimate the mirror. The specially designed black rock panels have been installed to prevent access from our side or the mirrors. For added security, a particular arrangement of the panels is required to open the door. Refer to file for full report.
Dylan's a lost cause. I know I struggled to see this, but we contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it was just one person. So many dead. I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know what.
He's definitely lost cause. We've seen the Verity brief. The hotline wants to talk to me again. I've seen this one. This was after the fridge. Okay. That was the one I was supposed to click on, right? Unless the board's been breached and that was its way of saying so. I'm not sure. Right, how do we find the password to get into this building? Because I can lift them all, but it won't help me unless I get it right. There are 6, it would take quite a while to go through all of the possible combinations. It's doable, but I don't think any of us want to do that. None of this looks like hints, tips and clues, does it? I didn't even walk into you. You're just being overdramatic. That's retrocausal habituation. Did stimulus habituation in rats? I didn't hurt the rats, I just made them swim. Okay, none of this is enormously helpful right now. You'd think it'd be pinned to a wall. It can't be that the only solution to this is to sit and try various options until success is found. That would be long-winded and kind of nuts. There's nothing even on this one. Anyone seen anything that gives hints and tips? Oh, I get it. It's the mirrors. It's the cameras. Idiot. Of course it is.
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
Right. 2 closest down, furthest one up. Let's go check the other camera. As it's a mirror, it might be the other way round, but I don't... It would be. Oh god, this is going to make my brain hurt. It's not that way round. It's... So this is reflected in a mirror, so it's the... two furthest... Do you know what? We'll make it simpler. We'll try the 2 closest, and then we will, because I don't know which wall the mirror's on, which doesn't help me, so we'll try the 2 closest, and if that doesn't work, we'll try the 2 furthest. To reverse the order on both sides if that's the case, because then the reflection will be true.
What do these shutters do?
Right, have I got that the wrong way around? Was it supposed to be 2 up, not 2 down?
The shutters in the image look different.
Yeah, it's 2 up, not 2 down. Yeah, I know that, Jessie. I've already worked that out, you spoon. I just did it the wrong way around. Let's try it the other way. Let's try that one first. And we're going to reverse these. So we're going to do up. That one stays down regardless. This one's reversed. because the mirror's on that wall.
What a weird way to lock something up.
Work though. He's very excited about the Baldur's Gate. This just seems like a bad idea. Alright. Everything.
Fish? Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah, that's not good.
Wait.
What? I can't understand you.
Yeah.
You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you. There's something in that fucking mirror.
There we go. His bit was reversed before, wasn't it? So I thought if I listened again, I could probably hear what he was saying. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. It was on a wall somewhere. It's there. Wait. I have no idea what I'm doing with this. We'll come back to it because I think it's part of the puzzle and I'd like to see what happens with it. Don't spend too long here, we'll come out talking backwards and confuse the fuck out of everyone. Of course it's an unmapped area.
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
What? Jesse, you don't talk this much normally. What the fuck is going on? I mean, there's so many different options for this. I don't think I can get out, luckily. I think this is the area I've got to explore. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Reverse Jessie. Jessie herself still seems good. No more nuts than usual. I'm still not entirely convinced on her sanity at the best of times. Ooh. That's freaksome. Okay. It's Jessie. Great.
That's not good.
I don't know if it's good or bad, Jess, to be honest, love. I don't know. I know she's got to explore all of these. This seems to be part of the puzzle. Yeah, okay. I think I've just freed myself into the other world. I'm not really sure. I am better at this than you are, Jess. How do you have fucking grenades? That's a bit unfair. Cheeky shit, I don't have a rocket launcher.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Yeah, that's fair.
Another one?
Oh yeah. This one's got a fucking rocket launcher. Obviously. I'll be honest, Jesse's kind of the last person I'd want to fight. Yeah, okay. The Matrix outfit is dope. I actually agree with you. Where the hell does this send us back to? Just outside synchronicity. I think I have to go in. Hopefully it'll already be set though. I was so close to defeating her first time as well. That's very annoying. Yep. Hi, Mirror World. Well, not Mirror World yet, but you will be. I can't remember where I needed to go, which is a bit weird. Dummy. I was looking on the wrong side because that's where I came from. Yeah, we can just go straight in. It's cool. I have to reorientate myself every time I come out of here because it confuses my little brain. Run. Because for some very unfair reason, this Jessie has a flipping rocket launcher.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Yeah, well that's the first one, isn't it, Jess? What? Oh, for heaven's sake, I was facing the wrong bloody direction. I don't know where she's gone. Oh, I killed her. Right. Oh, so level 3 ain't bad. There's a little tiny bit of health over here, not enough though. We'll defeat her. What if, and hear me out, what actually happened was that the researchers double inside the mirror defeated him and climbed back out of the mirror into the real world, thinking it was their world, but it actually wasn't, and they'd gone in from the other side of the mirror, and basically the wrong one went back out again, so yeah, makes sense to me. Should we go again? Evil Essage? Okay, I'm glad you know what I mean, because I don't think I worded it particularly well. I knew what I meant, and that's what matters, right? Not that you guys know what I mean, no. Actually, I thought she was pretty hard, and I think you're being overconfident there.
Another one.
She actually uses her thing, her shield, which is great. I don't. My brain just doesn't know what to do with it, to be honest. I didn't even defeat the second one that time. A badass Essage. Because it's not a Jessie, it's an Essage. Shield is oh, you mean for me? Yeah, my brain just doesn't bother processing it. Because it would be handy. I can't even remember how to trigger it. I should probably find out. Hang on 1 second. I've used it like twice. Q. Or the side button on the mouse, which I definitely do not have. It's a very basic mouse. Should really have bought a gaming mouse, but that's more useful for things like MMOs, where every button is assigned to a different thing. I do miss playing Warcraft, but I'm so far behind now. I once got offered a job as a games master for Blizzard in, it's not Paris, it's Villacoublay, was where they were based. And I turned it down because I was 17 and stupid. That being said, their workers have recently issued a demand for better pay, so maybe I got off better. Okay, I got away with that one without taking any damage off her.
Another one.
Oops. That was a dumbass move. How about we go to where she was killed and pick up the... Come on, third and final evil, Jessie. think there is. Not enough. It would have been really fun. Getting to go to the Blizzard head office in Paris and do the interview was it's a pretty fond memory of mine. The problem with it was Villa Coublé is not the best part of Paris. It's actually just outside the centre. I only knew I was in the right place when I don't like the smoking weirdness. That's not ideal. Yeah, it's not in the best part of Paris. I didn't love it. Where the hell am I going? Am I? Oh, there we go. And I speak the most basic French you've ever heard in your life. Despite doing a French accent for my character in D&D, I actually love the French language. I'm just not good at it. I would have learned happily. And they offered lessons and stuff to do it, and they offered a moving allowance as well because they needed quite qualified people in that they need people who know the game well enough. This was Burning Crusade. That's how long ago it was. I do kind of wish I'd taken it because, I mean, there's. They don't even have to say, hey, I was a. The third one has most of my abilities, which is a bit frustrating. God's sake. I find you extremely irritating, fake Jessie. Ow. That was quite rude, actually. Okay, I've got most of my health back, but I don't think it's going to be enough to fight this bitch. I just need to try and stay the hell away. Whoa, that was a really hard hit. Pick up a little bit of health. It's not enough. Yeah, I played for years. I was in one of the top guilds on the server, doing raids and stuff, but it's so big now. The idea of getting back into it is just... It's too big. Like, I understand, and yeah, it's huge. It's basically insurmountable at this point. Yes, you can start again. Yes, you can level your character up quite quickly because they've put fast leveling in. Yes, I could get, but every game that's come along as well, I've bought, and now when you buy the later ones, you get all the old packs with it, and I find that frustrating. I understand why they've done it because they're trying to keep building a player base, but for people who did play for years and have had an account for so many years now, it's a bit ridiculous. And then paying monthly on top of that, it just feels like a money grab and not one I'm particularly happy about, you know? Oops, didn't mean to do that. I meant to throw it at you, you idiot. Get up, Jess. I died because I misjudged. It did become my life for a long time, and that's not even to say I didn't enjoy playing it, because I did. I had a wonderful time. Raiding Big Black Dragon, Onyxia. That was a weird moment. Raiding Onyxia was so much fun. Molten Core, all the classic raids, I really enjoyed. And had it stayed, that game where I could go in every now and again and be myself as a top level character, playing the things I loved, and my friends were still there, none of them are really. It's just not my game anymore. And they put stuff in and they take it out and they swivel it around again, and it gets to the point where, like, so my main character is a healer druid by nature. And at various times she's been a tree, she could fly, but then every time they open up a new area they take away flying again, so you can't fly around the map, which is something I really enjoy. Sorry, I've turned this into a massive rant about World of Warcraft that's gone on for far longer than I intended it to. She's quite hard, this Jess. Which makes sense, I guess, because I'm basically fighting myself and I'm quite hard. It would probably help if I bothered to unlock the gun that had the explosions on it.
Pale imitation.
Maybe this isn't the right side quest yet, I don't know. I think I've done things in the wrong order kind of quite a lot. Ow. That was rude. And then you dodged mine, you shameless tart. Again against the second one. This is really... Oh! Get down! Okay, that's better. And I took a lot more health off her this time. Okay, get down. Bitch, you know that? What's that dodge thing she's got? If you dodge into people, does it hurt them? Yeah, it was a massive part of my life for a really long time, and I have a genuine love for the game that I think will never quite go away, but it is definitely tinged with sadness that they've taken it so far now that the original players don't even want to play it. And I know they've brought out WoW Classic, which is great, but you have to start all over again. Have they? Oh, we haven't got any here yet. It's just getting more and more humid to the point where this house is heading towards being genuinely unpleasant. What would it take to upgrade to the rocket launcher? Weapon forms. Construct charge. Ah, I just need source, which I did have. Right up until the point where I died repeatedly and lost it all. I actually could have created that, which is a bit galling, but nevertheless. Who doesn't enjoy a good grind? Otherwise I'd never have played World of Warcraft. It's just not very nice fighting me. I think I'm butcher than me. Yeah. Let's go take this bitch on again. I hope they arrive here soon. It is so sweaty, it's not even safe. You should only have 3 charges on that, you cow. Okay, you're out.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Okay, that went quite well. Which means I've still got some health left over, which is nice.
Another one.
What? How could you possibly shoot me? Well, running right towards a rocket launcher, that's fucking smart, isn't it? Ow! You were rude! I'll get her eventually. Would have been really nice to get the apparently it's storming in Neath and Swansea now as well, which means it might be storming here and I'm just not noticing because I'm wearing headphones. It is genuinely entirely possible. Are there any secret hidden rooms around here that I can sneak into? Maybe get some more. It won't be enough. I've only got 14,000 souls. To be able to get more than that, I'd need quite a lot more. I've got spin and grip. Okay. I'm going to try something a little different. Spin hits a lot less hard, but it does at least hit even when you're running on the fly without having to actually try and aim at them. I don't know if it'll help, to be honest, but well, does that mean we're going to meet in the middle of 2 fairly big storms if it's storming in Cardiff and it's storming in Leeds and Swansea? Because we're in the middle of those 2, so that could be very interesting. Bitch. It's got a shield up again. If in doubt, take it a little bit slower. Come on, bitch. I don't know how I forgot to like use the terrain to my advantage, since it's something I'm definitely best at. That's just shooting the wall now, you idiot. Stay here, don't go any closer. She will fuck you up, Jess. It's not working very well. Got it? I don't count it as cheating using the terrain to your advantage if they won't follow you around corners. That's game design. Or something. I don't know. No! What the fuck? Bitch. Come on, Mirror Jess. Got it.
That better be all of them. That explains why they locked this mirror up.
It does. But equally. Okay. It's not what? It's not cheating? Well, if they won't follow me up the stairs, that's really their problem, not mine. That's how I feel about it. Is all the red light out now? No, here we go. Keeping secrets. Oh, it's the puppets again. I'm sorry about this.
Since little Topher is taking a trip with his father into the world outside our wonderful bureau, I think it's a good time to talk about secrets. Who can tell me what a secret is?
It's something you hide from everyone so they don't get scared.
Partially correct, Topher. A secret is something you don't tell anyone outside the bureau. Because people outside the bureau
Aren't ready for the truth of reality.
very good. When you tell someone a secret, you're hurting their brains very badly. Now, let's review what exactly is or isn't
Oh, yeah.
a secret. First, we have a rainbow. Secret or not secret?
Not secret.
Correct. And the true version of rainbows?
Secret.
Correct. Cats?
Not secret.
Correct. And the Alpine Chimera?
Not secret.
Topher. Too many slip-ups and your father will have to go on vacation without you. You don't want to end up like Meg, do you?
What? What happened to Meg? I'm not allowed to go outside anymore.
Correct.
Anyone who hasn't caught the Threshold Kids before, I'm sorry. Yeah. Genuinely very sorry. I got a load of my yeah. Where's that one crapper than that one? These are the same, right? Yeah, get rid of that one. I think I actually have a better version. No, I don't. That one's crap, get rid of that one. And that one's really crap, definitely get rid of that one. Shield strength plus 52, plus 33, get rid of that one. And these ones then, 64. Ooh. Okay. Now I've got the Threshold Kids theme song stuck in my head, which makes me genuinely uncomfortable and sad. Alright. Okay, well, I'm glad this has happened to me. I feel much better about life in general. I think I'm going to leave though. I'm unhappy about it. Yeah, I'm really sorry if anyone's genuinely
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing.
afraid of puppets. I'm sorry.
Well, it's cleansed now. The hiss is gone. It's dealt with.
Just want to try one more thing. Okay, what would be the opposite of... Oh, it's gone. I don't think I can get back through the mirror. Oh, it'd be the other side. Ugh, stupid reversed world. Make my brain hurt. Here we go. Bottom two, bottom left. Let's try it. Hang on, I need the reverse version of that. Ugh, my brain. My poor little brain can't take it. So the opposite version of this would be mirrored, right? So it would be still the top, but it'd be left, bottom, right. Because people think they're seriously fucked up and they're interested, I think. No. Up the stairs, Jess. I just want to see if I can figure this out. Okay. Ah. I think it's only supposed to be a 2. Oh, the controls are all reversed. Ugh. Okay, so we want... No? I mean, great, but not at all. It's still saying it's not right. It doesn't look right, to be fair. I don't think they were that thick. I'm going to have to get back and have another look. Sorry about this, everyone. Imagine if she gets back to talk to Arish next and she's like, yep, 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 yep. Idiot. God damn. Okay. Now they are both full thickness. So it'd be nothing on the right hand side. Left bottom full thickness. That would be on the right hand side. Which I thought is what it had. I have to try and... Reversing things in my head is something I find genuinely unhelpful and difficult to do. I don't know if that's just me or if it's a common problem. So, I took a photo, then I'm going to mirror it. There we go. Right, let's go back through the thing. If in doubt, use your head. Of course, the controls are horrible as well because, well, they just are. It would just be really nice to get it to match because then, I don't know, maybe something will happen. Maybe it's a secret. I like secrets. It's this way. Also, it wouldn't be telling me I could interact with it unless it did something, right? Okay, so what we're aiming for, that the top is correct. I had it on the wrong side, it needs to be on the left. Nice! I got a secret box. I did the thing. Now there will forever be a weird photo on my phone because I never delete anything. So in like a year's time I'm going to look back at it and be like, oh yeah, that was fun. Okay, cleansed mirror. We completed a side quest without dying, which was nice. Well, that's a massive overstatement, we died a lot, but we completed the side quest, which is what matters. And the mirror's been cleansed, which is cool. This looks like it should be a control point, but quite clearly isn't. Uh-oh. You guys, that's a bit of a welcome party, isn't it? Hi. Anyone else? This is a lower level area, can we tell? Oh, I think we can. I really do think that we can tell. Hi guys! Now. Where are you? I'll throw a corpse at you. Don't think that I won't. Right, where was I? Okay, we've got a load of new stuff to look at. But we've got some new abilities, which is cool. More launch damage. I mean, I'm definitely tempted. I don't need to seize as much. Increased energy would be good, but I'd kind of like to get the last... We'll go for the last launch damage. But we've still got 3, so we can go for plus 20% to energy as well. Yeah. It's good. Ooh, we need to work out what quest to do next. We've got loads of stuff here. Got some untapped potential. Okay, why are you telling me about it? You don't normally tell me about assets. Mirror. The item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. A hanging mirror, oval in shape. The frame is made of ornately wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. The item's effect is complex. Most notable is the fact that the glass transports individuals to paranatural space when touched. In this space, it's an imperfect reflection of our reality. Some objects inside the reflection are simple mirror images. Some are, while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a distance from itself. Relocating the item has proven that the reflection changes depending on its surroundings. Agents have been sent in to explore the reflection and has been observed in the test subject sent inside, believed to be psychosomatic. Prolonged exposure to the reflection is not advisable. Oh, well, I think that's fair, personally. I think we've heard this one. Yeah, it's the mirror debrief, but we've got both versions, forwards and backwards, which is kind of cool. I love the stuff that you can collect. I also still really like the dark song. Oh, we were looking at missions. Are you telling me I've got new things? Are they crap? Yes. Reload speed. I think we already have reload speed 5. We do. Yes. Okay. Still, health mods could be useful. Is this better than our current one? Because sometimes they are. Nope, our current one's better. This one's outright rubbish. This one is also outright rubbish. Missions wise then, I think we should go for Old Growth, locating Dr. Underhill below Central Research. And very lastly, I think we should create Charge. Because that's a nasty. And we may end up swapping Spin for it. Why are you telling me I could do something else with Weapon 4? I can upgrade it. Yeah, but not for a while. It's not what I meant to do. Well, it is what I meant to do, but I meant to do it over here. That's not what I meant to press. That is. We're going to swap. I like Spin, but I think Charge is probably going to be quite handy. Ammo cost while levitating. Energy gain from headshots, that's very unlikely. Blast radius plus 58%. Now that right there sounds like a good. Ooh. Right, what? No, go away. Projectile speed plus 63%. Harder to dodge. Still, blast radius increase. Oh yes, I do think so. Should we try it out? Well done. Should have picked this one up sooner, quite frankly. Right, we are going to Central Research. No, we're not. Yes, we are. think we need to go through the ashtray maze. But I've been in the ashtray maze and there was nothing beyond it. Still, if we start in luck and probability. I like this floaty gun too. Big bad apple. I should have had more tea before I came here today. Okay, where are we trying to get to? Oh, I hate this place. It's so messy and hard to navigate. Although, I suppose it's probably easier to navigate if you can fly. So I'll try not to worry about it too much. I can get down to parapsychology, which will take us over there, which is not really what we're aiming for. It's within central research. I think we have to go down to get to it, to be honest. I got so lost in this place, I actually had to look up how to get here. I hate this place with a passion. Because this is taking us a way. I think... Yeah, this is Lab 1, which has my favourite song in the game in it. Which I'll show David because he hasn't seen it. It's really fun to explore. It's a great game, genuinely. My favourite room in the game.
Night, the world, it's mine. With nobody else out here, it's time, run wide and royally cavalier to burn, ignite.
I won't play the whole song, but if anyone does want to listen to it, it does actually exist. So that was nice. Can't remember what it's called right now. Dark something. Hang on. Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet. I could, but I want to get through some more stuff tonight, and actually I did the first time I found it, because I genuinely love that room. I'm not just exaggerating. I really like it now. It makes me happy. Seems like cheating somehow, but okay. Is this even where I want to be? Where do I want to be? What do I want to happen? Who am I? At least the hiss haven't spawned this time. Parapsychology is the wrong way. Quite definitely. It's part of central research. I'm sure I did all this wandering around before and didn't really accomplish a great deal. Obviously I found what I needed to find, but that's a radio, in case you wondered why I didn't bother triggering it. Where are you? I think I did get there, and I think I couldn't go any further. Ah! Good, it's a good song. I actually really like it. I've added it to my playlist. It is available on the Spotify. And it's very fitting for this game, definitely. Okay, we're back up by parapsychology. Cool. I mean, it does look like it's higher, like it's that floor maybe? Let's try it there. most lazy thing I've ever done. I can't be bothered to use the stairs. Ah, I'm gonna fail! Ugh, that's annoying. Ooh. Ooh, missed this. Threshold utility, rather. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold events based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought Black Rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it's been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to fight back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. To be fair, they're not wrong. The mould is pretty icky. Just spotted this, sorry. Last time I was here I was only looking at the ground. This game definitely evolves as you play, which is also really nice. Okay, I'm going to have to actually take the stairs. But it wasn't a wasted journey, and I'm happy with the outcome. Let's try going as high as we can and see if that helps us find the ashtray maze. I think it is. Ooh. That was a reflex. Hey! Come on then. Now come on, guys. I wanted to pick up some health, so I wasn't just doing that for fun. Though I can see why it may have looked that way, to be honest. Slowly. Oh, shut up, this. I don't mind this way of fighting. Yeah, he definitely wasn't going to fire a t-shirt gun at me. I think it's interdimensional research. Again, these are quests that take me further in. This is Darling's office. We've been in here before.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. They're not tracking your movements. They're listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Comforting.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
So we have actually seen that one before. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if that vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? I'm going to get the slide projector, opened a door to a... I've called... The hiss emits a force far beyond any force we previously dealt with. It's shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomena? Altered world events, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common that we've yet to discover? We can harmonise control points. What else would be the correct frequency? What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? It is creepy, and what's interesting is that that wasn't here before. I don't think. This was. But I tend to pick up everything, and I don't really see how I would have missed that. I don't know. This is the Astro Maze. It is 100% creepy. But kind of fun. Okay.
Contact janitor if you need to get through.
Broken. How many dead ends can this place have?
No, we've been here.
We need to find Ati.
We need to find Artie. This wasn't like this before either. It was like this, and this happened. I think you'd like to see it. That's why it's broken. Because it only takes you in a loop, and that's why there's a new control point that definitely wasn't here earlier. We need to speak to Artie. Ventilation. I've now got that song in my head again. I need to get some more squash. It is meltingly sweaty in this room. It's very unpleasant, honestly. But where I was sat for work earlier was genuinely hotter. Today has just been a great whole heap of very unpleasant. I don't like any of it. Okay, so it's moved from Swansea to Neath. So it's on its way to us. Let's go find the janitor's office. It should be this way. Artie? Oh crap, I hate this place. Oh. It's almost more spooky when you walk into somewhere that you know spawns a lot of monsters and nothing happens. I don't love that. Artie's this way. Yeah, here we go. Artie? Artie, what the fuck?
No, Ati. Where is he?
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove under house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on holiday.
Wait, where the hell am I now? so you've got a machine gun. I've got a grenade launcher. You really want to have a fight? Artie, what the fuck? Dude. Okay. Whoa, what? Okay. Okay. That's the way in and out from the ashtray maze. This place is massive. Really, truly massive. Was he just trying to help me get to the door we normally go in through? I don't think any of these other doors open. I think they are genuinely broken thresholds. Yeah, look. Artie's the janitor. He's helped us, sort of. This is just taking us... What? Wait, what? I read the furnace. Why aren't we allowed to burn outdated paperwork in it? Seems like a waste of a perfect good fire. I'm just trying to save you a few bucks and a lot of sweat. Usually people in suits appreciate that, right? What is the furnace even heating? And who's in charge of it anyway? It's always lit, but I never see anyone tending to it. And the noise it makes, isn't it a little, I don't know, off? I mean, I can't be the only one who hears the weird wheezing noise or whatever it is. Someone should take a look at that thing. Might be time for a replacement. Yeah, the furnace is definitely, like, alive. Aha! Artie's cabin. Okay. Thank you. Give me some radio music to my wanderings. Where the fucking hell am I? This control point wasn't here before either. This game is unstoppably odd. I don't want to go to the coolant pumps. I want to go across, I think. I don't think that you can. I can still hear him singing. But I just shot it at the floor. It's fine. We're just outside. It's okay. Looking for the staff. Artie believes that I'm his assistant, and that was the interview I showed up for. It is definitely a follow Artie's voice. It's always been a follow Artie's voice, that's the thing. I'd forgotten about Artie. I think that's why they've thrown him back in, because I had forgotten what he does. we need to pick up the health of these buggers. Oh, no, shit. This is a bit more intense than I'm used to. Okay. Okay. Fuck. God, you lot are nasty. I haven't even seen anything that was attacking them. Okay, alrighty. I was honestly just checking which weapon I had out, which was a mistake. I acknowledge this. You should too, you know. Oh. The music broke for a second there. I hit myself with a large rock. That's really funny. Not helpful. Funny. These guys are fine, but they actually hit pretty hard for what they are. No, no, don't close the door. I want the door open. What? Ah! I panicked. And caused myself significantly more harm. Little bits of health are great, thank you. Okay. Glad I got this gun, despite I've actually tried to kill myself with it repeatedly at this point. I still think it's handy. he's dead. Come on. Okay, now we've got him. I heard the music change. Okay, well, we've got a bunch of health back. Whether it's enough or not remains to be seen, but it'll do for now. Hopefully we can get to another stop it. Oh, it's the bloody light switch. Well, I know where we're going. Hey. The room with the swirl on it, isn't that the one that had paper pushed under it with that relatively creepy nonsense in it? I say relatively creepy. Relative in this game.
Kutuista hyvä näkymys. Suomenlahden länsiosa, Pohjois-Dannerin.
I heard the door open. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we have to listen.
Vaihtelevaa tuulta 4-6 metriä sekunnissa. Hyvä näkymys. 7 metriä sekunnissa. Yöllä tuuli väliaikaisesti tyynni. Hyvä näkymys. 7
It all sounds very watery.
Hyvä näkymys.
I heard a door go. Whoa! What the actual? Right. Hi.
Näkyvyys yli 2 minuuttia. Kaukoida
I'm gonna not bother him.
yli 20. Pohjanpään 17, Kaakko 3, Russarää 18, Tyytä, Pilvistä, yli 20. Ristan 16, Etelä 5, Puolipilvistä, yli 20. Uuttyö 18, Etelä 3, melkein selkeää, yli 20. Lyham 17,
It's all
Kaakko
fine.
4, selkeää, yli 20. Kotka Sandön 20,
Yeah, that's what I thought. Killed the thing in the doorway, look. Nope, didn't turn out to be the manager. Turned out to be still a thing. I think. I don't. I honestly don't know where you go from there. It's a what's it, a doodad, a who's it, and ugh. Best description I've got for it. Straight up, it's a ugh. Okay. Patty, mate, what are you doing? She didn't do the graphic with it, she just sort of stood there like a lemon, but whatever, she's claimed it, it's fine. The Albany summary. A response team was dispatched to a possible altered world event in progress at Albany. At the scene, the team encountered and retrieved A163. The Bureau has discovered numerous online message boards regarding loud noises coming from an abandoned shipping warehouse belonging to the corporation. Local law enforcement has discovered numerous bodies in various states of mutilation in the vicinity. This, along with the noises, were considered to be evidence of a werewolf due to the fact they only occurred during the last 3 full moons. Field Agent Arish accompanied a squad of ranger trainees. Oh no. Arish was one of the trainees, Marshall I guess, to the site as a form of field training. The likelihood of a genuine AWE was considered low. Despite this evaluation, the team encountered a highly volatile altered item which they successfully retrieved. Yeah, they are however all dead now though, so don't pat yourselves on the back too enthusiastically. It's the city. We're heading towards the city. There's going to be a lot of potential combat in here. Because there always is. I just can't see you. Alright. I don't think the music's ever going to go away because of the what's it down there. Do you know what though? That thing would be the best like manager ever. Ain't no one gonna mess with anyone if that thing's waiting in the background going, yes. Is the city? That's not the city, this is part of the city. I don't know. I'm very confused. It's fine, it's my natural state. Restricted area. I can't get down there, surely. There's got to be a button. Right? If I try and jump down there, I'm going to end up as Pate. Right. Well, we can't get back up at the moment. Cable car controls. I don't even know if this is where I was supposed to go. I couldn't see anywhere else to go. It seems likely here was where we were meant to be. Right, well. Fair enough. Okay. Zero idea what I've just triggered. Find out in a second. Albany supplement. Upon arrival, the squad broke into the warehouse and discovered boxes of undelivered merchandise abandoned by the previous owner of the warehouse. As they investigated the noise, along the south side of the building caused it to collapse inward. Wooden crates in accelerated physical from rendered field agent and 2 of the trainees unconscious. The others escaped the warehouse before it collapsed entirely. In the rubble, they found A163 at the origin of the attracting and repelling debris. They stood guard around the item until the moon set, at which point the altered effect ceased. It returned the item to the Bureau without incident. No fatalities occurred. The collapse of the warehouse was not witnessed by civilians, and thus no reinforming by the communications department was required. Fair enough. I'm probably going to stop at the next control point I find anyway. I'm just very curious as to where the hell I'm going. Why the hell I'm going. That's why I had to carry on playing. Oi! Did anyone ever teach you that that's fucking rude? Right, first of all, I was nothing but polite. Ow! Or I might stop if I die. Can't shoot through a window. I'm probably going to stop it there for tonight because we'll be back at the control point anyway. We don't have that far to go to get to where we are now, so it's not like we've lost a massive amount of ground. And I don't really want to miss anything or have to redo anything is what I meant. So thank you very much for coming a second night in a row. I think it is Baldur's Gate tomorrow, so I won't get to steal the computer and play Control. I've got to work late tomorrow anyway. But yeah, thank you very much. I hope everyone had fun. I did. Still really love this game. If there are expansions for it, there is a good chance that I may well play those because that sounds really fun. I don't know what the expansions do because I haven't seen the ending. No problem at all. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. I always really appreciate it. Right, I'll see you guys next Tuesday if I don't get around to streaming it beforehand.